what you need to know to succeed in today's real estate market.
Hey, what's going on here on a Wednesday afternoon? It's Barry Cunningham. I am your host with the most here, going on 20 plus years in the real estate investment business. And so I'm doing a couple things differently. As you saw, I messed up on the intro because I'm trying to get some automation things done, but I'm here. And we're 5x5. Everything is looking good. I hope your day is going as well as my day. I've been extremely busy this week. As you may have seen, we posted a video of the wife doing a promo shot out at Hillsborough Beach the other day. Really getting a lot of intake from people up north, people looking to move to South Florida, people looking to relocate here in South Florida, people looking at real estate investment opportunities here in South Florida. Did I get all the keywords in for YouTube? You understand what I just did there? I had to get those words in. That's one of the things that YouTube has been telling me, is that because the content here is so varied, that in order for them to basically situate where these videos need to rank, I need to talk initially in the first 30 seconds or so about what the content is about. So we are talking real estate investing here and how to make money in real estate. It's not a course, but rather bringing you information and news so that you can get out there in the field and make money in the South Florida real estate market, even though we're in the midst of a pandemic. A lot of stuff happening, crazy stuff with the election. I'm not even going to get into that, especially don't want to mention those words because of what YouTube said today, that they're going to start really cracking down on people who talk politics. So mum's a word. But if you're in South Florida, one of the reasons you're here is because you love the South Florida lifestyle. You understand how living in South Florida is just amazing and how it can be some of the best living there can be, right here by the ocean, out here on the water, on boats. But there are a lot of people, as we know, who are going through some serious hard times. And everything going on with the vaccination and what we're going to be doing moving forward with the virus has got really a lot of people freaked out. A lot of people not knowing what they're doing. A lot of people still in trouble. And a lot of people are going to be in trouble for some time. And as real estate investors, I just have to have you make the shift. Have you make that shift mentally and say, although I understand that a lot of people may be having a problem financially, that's not what we're here for. We are not social workers. At times it seems like that. We're not psychologists. We're not sociologists. We're not even politicians. We're real estate investors. Remember, when you put that cap on in the morning, I've got my black one on today, and you get involved in this thing we call real estate investing, you can't be deterred. You can do good. You can help people. You can most assuredly help people, but you have to understand at the end of the day, we are capitalists. We are here to make money. Oftentimes, we're going to get our best deals under distressed situations. That's just how the business is. That is the business that we've chosen. And right now, there is a ton of distressed real estate out there. And I can see 2021 being the best real estate market ever. I'm going to say ever for real estate investing. I unequivocally say that because of the amount of distressed properties that we're going to see hit the market. So right now I've been getting my ducks in a row. I've been spending a lot of time on content, doing this show, filming my wife out there on location, doing videos, getting people interested in moving to South Florida, letting people know that we're looking to buy property, letting people know who want to invest, that we're here and we've got some amazing opportunities. We can tailor things for anybody. And I do mean anybody. I had a call from a woman up in New York City who has a condo, or co-op as they call it. She's looking to sell it, but she doesn't have any cash right now. All she had is a couple $1,000. How do I get involved? And I am showing her through a couple different partnership options how I can get her involved and how she can become self-sustaining eventually, and become a viable real estate investor. I've got another woman who's in Miami who found me through these videos, who again, I approached her, and she approached me and I showed her a couple of deals that were a little bit pricey for her, but I can customize a participation plan based upon the level of investment that somebody is comfortable with. And then once they're comfortable, then we can look at future deals down the road where they're participating either in a development or an investment property being purchased or flipped. So I don't want you to think that you need to preclude yourself from a real estate investing opportunity because you think you don't have the money right now. Get involved. I'm going to show you where the money is, how to get people involved, how to look at deals, how to analyze them, how to put them under contract, and then how to either hold those properties for rentals, certain kind of rentals, or flip them out. It's a lot going on, and this is the best time for people to get involved in real estate. Best time ever. And your returns, as I showed in the commercial that we're showing right now, can be amazing. So that being said, as soon as I get back from this break, we're going to talk about something that happened in the last couple of days that, again, is another one of those iceberg moments, another one of those moments where you have to take notice and see what's coming so you can be prepared.
Your source for profit. Hear what you need to know to succeed in today's real estate market.
So, yesterday, I gotta stop saying that. My wife gets mad at me because I say so much. But an article came out yesterday, or actually 2 days ago. I was gonna do a show yesterday, but just ran out of time. As you know, right now, the CDC moratorium on evictions and foreclosures runs out on December 31st. And we've talked about, what is going to happen on December 31st? Is Trump going to extend it? Is he going to let it expire? Is Biden going to pick it back up if he gets inaugurated on the 21st? If Trump stays in office, what's going to happen? And as we've said, nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody at all knows exactly what's going to happen. So we're all just making our positioning just so we understand what may happen and what might occur. So again, I gotta stop saying so. 2 days ago, an article hit and news broke that there are certain entities not waiting to see what Trump does or Biden does. They're just going ahead and do it on their own. And as you can see here, this is from the Florida Board of Realtors and the Federal Housing Finance Agency. I'm going to blow this up so you can actually see it better. The single-family owners with Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac backed mortgages cannot be evicted in January, nor can renters in properties they have acquired through foreclosure. The moratorium has been extended to January 31st. That's as of right now. It is in effect. It's moved. It's pushed back from December 31st, and we are now looking at a date of January 31st. So now it's going to be pushed back again. So the fact that Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and the FHFA, Federal Housing Finance Agency, have pushed back their moratorium, it's pretty much sending the message that this thing ain't over yet. Not by a long shot. And what we're going to see is, in my mind, I'm going to call it right now. I'm just going to say it, whether it's Ron DeSantis, whether it's President Trump, or maybe possibly Joe Biden, who knows? But I think we're going to see this extended way beyond December 31st. There's just too many people in trouble. Too many people 90, 120 days back on their mortgages. Same thing with their rents. It's just backed up beyond what the economy in various markets can take. Now, I told you about a couple days ago, or maybe last week, where the National Association of Realtors is suing to have the ban removed. Insane. The industry that's most involved in real estate is pushing a lawsuit to have people foreclosed and evicted. That's because 500,000 realtors also happen to own at least one rental property. So they're covering their own asses in that regard. But as you can see, people are moving forward with extending these bans and moving them further and further out. And I don't think that's where it's going to stop. I think that if Biden gets put into office, that we're going to see this thing possibly go out for a year. I mean, you know that they've got this thing going on right now where they want to cancel rent in its entirety. They don't even want people to have rent or mortgages. They want it completely canceled. In fact, if you look over in this article here in Portland, came up yesterday, and protesters in Portland surrounded the police. They completely surrounded the police, and they wouldn't let the police in that area, sheriff, whatever, evict a family from a home where they hadn't been paying rent for months. You can see this is going to be a nightmare. It's just going to keep happening. I don't know how we're going to fix it. So what I had shown in my thumbnail is, are we at a point now where people are never going to pay rent again? When are people going to have to pay rent? If you can't evict, if you go to evict something, evict the family, and they put a wall around it and say, no, we're not going to let you. And this thing, I can refresh it. But if they're not going to allow people to be evicted, what do you think is going to happen? It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts what's going on right now. Okay, here the video's playing, and you can actually see it here, where people are clashing with the police and don't want anything to happen. They don't want people evicted. You've got investors, sort of like these people here in Miami Beach, who are suing the city because this guy owns some Airbnbs or some Verbos, and he bought the property to invest in, and he bought them to rent them out because this is where we are. We're in paradise down here in South Florida, and Verbos and Airbnbs, and owning them was a viable business. City shut it down. Guys losing all kinds of money. He's suing, just like the National Association of Realtors, to recoup his money. He needs that investment money. So we're at a situation where things are beginning to clash. Over here, you've got people who aren't paying their rent or their mortgage. And over here, you've got, realtors and investors who are losing money out the wazoo. And boom, this thing is happening. And it's happening very, very fast. And I don't know where it's going to be, where it's going. So as an investor, I've mentioned it many times. I've even got my new button here where he just pops up now. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. We know this now. I feel like I should be getting a tattoo on my arm here. Every single person that I speak to, every potential investor, every potential partner, I keep telling them, hey guys, make this your credo. Understand inside and out. Don't fall for the everything is great thing that you hear on CNBC or from some realtors. It's bullshit. If everything was great, the National Association of Realtors wouldn't be suing to have the eviction ban removed. Pure and simple. They wouldn't be suing. We've got a serious problem here. People are terrified on both sides of the equation. The investors are afraid. The people in the homes are afraid. The banks are afraid. Nobody knows what the hell has happened. Nobody has the ability to look into a crystal ball and see what's going on. Except you. You have all the data. You know that there's 40 or 50,000 people just in South Florida who are 120 days or more behind on their mortgage. You know that. It's easy to see. You know that there are properties in various forms of foreclosure through the list pendants process to final judgment that are just sitting there because they haven't been able to be moved through the court system because of the ban. You know you can reach and touch someone who's lost their job, lost their business because of the virus, and need money. So if you know all of this, you're not relying on a crystal ball. You're not going to have to rely on what's coming. You know what's coming. I know what's coming. I'm not an economist, but I know from reading data, and I don't have to listen to these crazy people out there who say it's the best real estate market ever and things look great. No, I don't have to. I have real data. Do you want real data? I've been telling you about it. Go to the Miami-Dade courthouse website. Go to the Palm Beach County courthouse website. Same thing with Broward. Begin looking up list pendances. You don't even have to have an MLS login. Begin looking up final judgments of foreclosure. Start seeing what's going on. This is hard data that every investor needs to be able to access very quickly. If you know all of this information, now you can begin marketing and positioning yourself to make a ton of money come 2021. We know that in the next, I'd say 7 to 10 days, everything is going to shut down. And I don't mean from lockdown purpose, but Christmas and New Year's are coming. So there's not going to be a whole lot going on. That's when you should be doing all this. When everything shuts down, people who are working, things stop. Things really grind to a halt, probably from December 14th to again till January 1st. You got 2 weeks, 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day to start going through data, start mining, start looking, start finding all the properties in your target area. Start seeing who's in trouble, who's going to need help in 2021. And then start putting your own database together. You can go on Monday.com and for $20-$30 a month, create a complete customized database that you can query at your fingertips to see what's going on. Start downloading some of these final judgments. When I look at it, I go through the final judgments. I pull the actual PDF. I download it. I enter the information, or I have a virtual assistant do some of this stuff. You can get those for a couple $100 a month on Fiverr, and say, hey, listen, I want you to categorize every single one of these PDFs. I want you to put the person's name. I want you to put the person's filing date, list pendants date, auction date into this database. I want you to put the address. I want you to put the amount of the final judgment. I want you to put everything, look up on the BCPA, which is their appraiser site. Tell me how many square feet, how many bedrooms, baths, all that information. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've done. I've created a database of almost 27,000 properties between Boca and Miami that I can, at a glance, click in and go, okay, give me 33133, whatever. 33331 is one of my favorite zip codes. And I start looking through the properties and seeing which ones are foreclosures. I've created a letter. And I can send that letter out to the people at that address and just, for 50 cents, hit as many people as you want. Whatever you can afford. If you can afford $100, get out there and send out 20, 25 letters. Someone will respond. Make a video. There's different ways of marketing that I'm going to show you over the what I'm going to call my 12 days of Christmas. I'm going to show people how to market inexpensively to homeowners in foreclosure, or rather distress. And from there, you're going to be able to pull out leads. How many leads? I don't know. Everyone's a lead. How many deals will you get? Quite a few. How many do you need? 1 a month, 2 a month, 3 a month? I'm looking for 5 to 10 myself, but that's me. Maybe 1 deal a month is all you need. This is what I'm going to be showing people. It's not a course. I want you to find them. We'll put the deals together and we'll partner. You find the deals. If you want to close on it, I'll help you find the money. I'll tell you what the deal looks like, who might want it, put you in touch with the title company, and we can do a deal together. We can partner on some things, but don't sit and waste the next 3 weeks. You're gonna be slapping yourself upside the head. Don't waste the next 3 weeks. I'll even give you a copy of my Monday.com template so you can see the data that needs to be put in there. It won't cost you anything. Here's a template. It's not mine. I just put it together on Monday.com. Go to Monday.com right now, set up your account, and I'll send you, put it in the comments, say, hey, listen, I'd love to have your template. And I'll make sure you get that template. Or send me an email. Hey, Barry, can I get that template in Monday.com? I'm ready to take the next level. I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to start looking for these properties in my spare time. If you're not working, you're sitting home and you're not paying your rent, you can be setting yourself up for 2021. Think about that. If we know right now that eviction bans are still in place and you're in trouble, why not set yourself up for 2021? Why not get ready, since you know firsthand what the problem is? You can do the opposite. While most people are terrified and frozen, you can say, hey, listen, I know there's a problem here. I'm going to profit from it. I'm going to turn my life around in January. I'm going to hit the ground running. I'm going to have my database set up. I'm going to be ready to run. I'm tired of seeing these stories. Barry keeps telling me about these things. People are throwing up their hands. I'm going to be different. Tell yourself, I'm going to be ready. And then seize upon it.
Your source for profit. Hear what you need to know to succeed in today's real estate market.
So let me show you something real quick. This tool I'm going to show you is like $19 a month, but it's why I make these videos and how I make these videos. So I'm just going to give you a glance behind the desk, over my shoulder, however you want to do it here in closing, and just show you what I'm looking to do. So I have a YouTube channel. Yeah, obvious. Duh, Mr. Obvious. You do know what I'm talking about. But what I do is I try to find videos that I think people are searching for. And what I mean by that is I search for keywords that I hope are going to be something that I can rank for. Because if I can rank for it, then I'm going to get more views. If I get more views, more people are going to watch my stuff and potentially partner or invest. So this program here is called TubeBuddy, and it goes based upon your channel. And if you don't have a channel, that's okay. It'll show you there's two different things here. There's the weighted scoring, which is based upon your existing channel, and unweighted if you don't have a channel. So this is my channel that it's analyzing, and I put in this term, cancel rent South Florida, which is the title of this video, which is the keyword I'm speaking into the video. So YouTube understands this is about cancel rent South Florida. Cancel rent South Florida. You with me? Good. And it tells me, hey, Barry, you got a good chance of ranking for this keyword. You got a 42 out of 100. You're in the good level. If I see something in the yellow, I'm going for it. And it tells me that the search volume is excellent. It tells me that my competition isn't that tough, and I can optimize the hell out of this video that you're watching right now about cancel rent South Florida. You'll see that in the keywords in the text. Just as you're watching this video, and if you're not watching live, if you're watching the replay, just scroll down on the page and look at the text that I've written. Look at how I position those keywords, that keyword cancel rent South Florida. I'm targeting a very specific audience. People who are searching this term more than likely are people who want to or need to or have an interest about rent being canceled in South Florida. Well, I've said that enough, so I'm not going to say anymore. But you get my point. And it tells me that, hey, listen, this is going to be something that you're going to be able to rank for. Will I be able to rank for it tomorrow? Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. But what's going to happen is over time, I'm going to rank for this video. I'm showing you this because I've gotten emails that say, Barry, why are you doing these videos? And I keep trying to tell people, this is part of my marketing. This is part of what I do so people can find me. I want to be a source for people looking for different things in real estate in South Florida. I'm taking this and I'm heeding this advice. I understand that right now is the time to be greedy because other people are fearful. Warren Buffett was completely right. And the more videos I do, which is why I'm doing these, I'm going to begin adding some recorded videos, and I'm just going to be doing it just to hit the keywords. So you may be asking yourself, well, Barry, what does it cost? This must be really expensive. Well, I've got a decent camera. I've got some lighting that I don't have to use today because it's a nice sunny day. You can do all this for under $500. You can just use your cell phone. You can pick up your cell phone and make a video. You can do that. And I've just showed you how to look for a keyword that you can rank for. You can do this down to the neighborhood. In fact, let me try something here. Let me see something if this has showed up yet. I'm doing this live on the fly, so I'm going to type in Hillsborough Beach, and let me see what shows up. And I typed in Hillsborough Beach, and I'm showing nothing. Okay, so boom, there she is. There's the beautiful wife with her video that we posted 2 days ago. Oh, and right below that is my other one that I did for Hillsborough Beach when Trump was we were at lunch and we saw a motorcade pass through. So just in 2 days, under the term Hillsborough Beach, and this one here, don't count this one. This one is an ad, but as you scroll down here, these things are 3 years ago, 9 months ago. That's a news one, 4 months ago. And we're right here on the first page. There's the lovely wife doing a video, Hillsborough Beach, Inlet and Lighthouse Point. Now, if I go ahead and take that keyword, hold on, let me go ahead and put Hillsborough Beach Inlet. And let's see how that comes out. And is she higher? Boom, she's now number 3. You see how this is working? She's now number 3 for Hillsborough Beach Inlet. Let me put in Lighthouse Point. That's a big term that we're probably not ranking for. See Lighthouse Point, Florida. And let's see, is she on there? Nope, not yet. Oh, boom, there she is right there. Now you understand what we're doing? I'm taking, as soon as we get done here, I'm editing one for Meisner. She went out and did a great video. She's got a great videographer who does some amazing editing. But she's a great subject. And we go out and we just make these videos. And if you look at the video, when let me get down to it here. If you click on the video, and I'll show you in here. Here she is talking and showing her stuff and what we did. But if you look in, here's all the text. And we put all of our keywords and information in here while we're doing the videos. You see how it works? So my plan is in effect what we're going to be doing for the next 30 days. I got my crystal ball ready. What we're going to be doing for the next 30 days is pushing out as much content as possible, as relevant as possible, so that anyone searching various towns, various markets that we're going to look to hit here in South Florida, we want you to find me or she. Doesn't cost you anything. Especially people, I'm telling you right now, in the next 14 days while things are really slow, get out there. You don't have to worry about being polished. Hey, look, I'm drinking some water. Did that make you turn off the video? No. I'm giving you some value. I'm giving you some information. I'm telling you very unequivocally, here's your friggin' crystal ball. All you've got to do is get out there. I showed you earlier, people are just not understanding what's going to happen with your rent and eviction and foreclosures. Use this data to your advantage, because people are going to be searching. I mean, and then look here, you can see all the different keywords over here that we're looking to rank for. This is all the kind of stuff. And look what's seated in here, moving to Hillsborough Beach. So if I click that and it says, can we rank for it? Look at that. You see what just happened? Those are keywords that I have looked up and said, hey, I want to rank for. And I can just put them in the same video and very good, 80%. This didn't cost you anything. Making a video doesn't cost you anything. I'm assuming you all have cell phones. I do some fancy things with editing, and I've got some buttons here that I push to bring up pictures and all kinds of stuff like that. I've gone to the next stage, but I didn't start there. I had to frame this right and put lights on, and I liked my background. My wife, go ahead, and she's put up the nice Christmas wreath back there. I play around with some things, but I didn't start like that. I just started. And now people are watching these videos. Real estate investing is made out to be like it's something tough to do. People want to sell courses. They want to rope you in. They don't want to just give you information because they're afraid that you're going to compete with them. Newsflash. There are 30 to 50,000 people 120 days or more delinquent on their mortgages. There are 10,000 plus people in various stages of being behind on their rent. There's too many deals for any one person to take advantage of. So my way of giving back is to help those who want to get involved. So if you want to get involved in real estate but never knew really how, and you're thinking, hey, this might be a little bit over my head, it's not. It's not. It just, you have to just take the action. The cancel rent movement is going to be pushed. There are going to be people who need a place to live. There are going to be people who are going to have to sell their properties. The other day I told you about there's 500,000 realtors in the country that own a property, at least one rental property. Those people may be in trouble. I don't know how many of them here in South Florida, but a good portion of them. That's another lead. So the idea is to put together as many leads as possible, get stuff out there, let people know that you're looking to buy property. I don't know if my National Association of Realtors, but you can just start searching yourself. National, and boom. So where am I? Oh, boom. Right there, number one. See, the views aren't important. If I was selling widgets to the world, yeah, I'd want as many views as possible. You'd want as many views as possible. If you were selling dog treats, hey, I want every person with a dog. That's not important. That's a mindset that even I had to learn. Is like, don't worry about how many views you get. Concentrate on the views you need. Concentrate on the people you need to see your videos. Concentrate on those people, because those are the people who are going to do your deals. Now imagine, like that video I just showed you had 40 something views on it, which isn't a lot, but what if there's 100 videos with just 40 or 50 views, just with a target audience here in South Florida? Do the math. And we're seeing that over and over again. So after 30 days, you have 30 or 40 videos put in place, and thousands of people each week are seeing your content. What do you think you can do with that? And it's all free. You just have to spend the time. So how many videos, I'm going to challenge you. How many videos can you do? Today is Wednesday, in the next couple days. How many videos can you do? I know I'm going to do, probably depending on my editing time, probably have 3 or 4 more to be done before Sunday morning. How many are you going to do? Or are you just going to wait and wonder if you're going to be able to make any money doing real estate investing? If you're going, if I just can't do it. I don't have any money. I don't have any time. I don't, the Rona. Stop making excuses. The only thing that's happening is this. People are terrified. That's the only thing going on. They're getting evicted. They're getting foreclosed. They're getting fired. They're getting locked down. They don't know what's going to happen. They're in food lines. I'm going to show you a food line tomorrow in California. Oh my God. Just be thankful you live in Florida. Just be thankful that we live in a state that has Ron DeSantis as the governor. I know there's people out there freaking out that Ron DeSantis did this and people are the Corona and all this crap. But because of what he's doing, we're able to get out there and work. We can do deals. We can make money. Now, I've gone on long enough. I don't want to just keep saying the same thing. But what I do know is we no longer need the crystal ball that I've been speaking about for months. We do not need it. We have all the data at our disposal. Now it's time to act. If they want to go ahead and cancel rent, that's going to be even more landlords looking to sell property. And they're going to have to cut you a deal because they have a non-performing asset, meaning that they're not able to even collect rent. That's called a motivated seller. People are at wit's end. They don't know what to do. It's that bad. Now, I've told you what I do with rentals. Look at Section 8 rentals and let the government pay me. That's a whole different video. You can search this channel. You can see that. All I'm telling you is it's time to start making some money. And stop telling yourself that you can't afford to get involved in real estate investing. Forget all the naysaying, even if it's in your own household. Shut your door, come in here in front of the camera, even if it's your cell phone, and make a video. Make a video about your neighborhood. Make a video about the park down the street. See, people who are moving into a neighborhood or interested in moving, especially if they're coming from up north, they don't know anything and they don't have time to get down here. They just know that they need to get the hell out of New York. They need to get the hell out of Massachusetts or New Jersey. They are terrified. And you now know what that fear is. That fear is your fuel. You can start or you can wait and lament. Your choice. Either way, I'm going to look to make some money. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Give me a call. Send me an email. If you want this template from Monday.com, my database, let me know. Otherwise, let's talk tomorrow.
Your source for profit. Hear what you need to know to succeed in today's real estate market.